YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Crypto J coming at you guys with another J Talks Crypto. If you're brand new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, the bell notification. I do my best each and every day to give you guys the top picks in cryptocurrency. And guys, it is a big day for Toshi. But before we get into the video, I just gotta let you guys know that I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. At the end of the day, you gotta go out and do your research. I'm just the homie Crypto J. We just talking about cryptocurrency. And today, again, we talk about the coolest cat on base, in my opinion. As you guys can see, Toshi Coin, maybe possibly starting to see a little bit of a breakout here on the 2 hour, which is what exactly what I was telling you guys. We should pay attention to the 2 hour, right? Because you guys can see Toshi got a wedge forming here, retesting some key levels of resistance up at 301 million today, right? This thing is absolutely exploding. And we know that if Toshi Coin starts trending again, if it starts exploding again, this holder count is probably going to be exploding again. So, I mean, the people that have been watching this channel are literally the earliest people in Toshi because, again, we were the first channel to cover Toshi at 10 million market cap. So some of you guys are in some extreme profit right now. But at the same time, Toshi Coin might go on another run because, again, this thing created another wedge, which I told you guys, this coin loves making wedges. It's kind of like Toshi's favorite pattern, I feel like, because just time after time, I'm seeing this thing create the same wedge, the same wedge, the same wedge, right? And the same wedge, right? A wedge, a wedge, a wedge, 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 right? And it's making me think that maybe Toshi Coin is making a wedge, right? Because again, that's a wedge right here, right? So again, is Toshi Coin again gonna create another wedge, start breaking up? We were a little bit concerned of a shoulder head shoulder here, but again, the fact that it bounced off of this, again, this could be bullish. This could be positive. So it's definitely something that I'm paying attention to. The holder count also coming in at 343,000 holders now. Toshi Coin is going insane again with holders. Absolutely flying in holder count. And guys, I told you guys that this was a coin that could possibly hit 1 million holders. And it is actually a coin that is listed on big exchanges. It's not some poo-poo scam coin, right? And guys, I'll just tell you too, that right now, this space is probably the worst I've ever seen it with scams. And these other YouTubers are probably the worst I've ever seen at checking contracts. It's getting really bad. And I just want you guys to be careful and understand that because a lot of you guys do not know how to check these contracts yourself. And so I'm just encouraging you again to learn how to do that. I have a lot of videos on how to do that. Do not go buy things that you hear on YouTube. It's extremely dangerous. I definitely don't recommend that. It's the worst investment strategy. Honestly, I think you would be better off going on Coinbase and just buying every single meme coin than going and listening to these YouTubers to tell you about some of these projects on Base and Solana and stuff like that. Because again, they have no clue. Some of them are charging you guys maybe 3 to 4 times what my Patreon costs with zero value, just absolutely scamming. And honestly, part of me feels like, you're kind of asking for it because you're trying to take the easy way out. And in my opinion, there is no easy way in crypto. And I try to tell you guys that there's no easy way in crypto and that you guys need to be, patient. You need to do your research, do all these things. And I just want you guys to understand that again. A lot of people get liquidated at this time. This is probably the number one time I think where people get wrecked. Because again, people are greedy. They're listening to the next guy, and that guy doesn't know what the heck he's talking about. And so they're trying to get positions in these smaller cap projects that, again, horrible distribution, horrible contracts, disgusting. Some of these contracts I'm seeing, it's like really like, oh my gosh, there's like 5 or 6 things wrong on the audit. Like you could just see on the back end, there's a bunch of phishing going on in the contract, that kind of stuff. Liquidity's being drained out the back end. There is no liquidity in the project. All kinds of problems, guys. All kinds of problems I'm seeing in some of these things. And you're going to see these communities, because they've been so brainwashed by these YouTubers. They're going to try to rise up and defend the price action that's going on, guys. But you can't really lie about the stuff that goes on the blockchain. It's all transparent. That's the whole point of it, is to be able to be transparent, right? So all you guys got to do is learn how to read it, and then these people will not be able to lie to you. Once you learn how to do this stuff, you'll realize that most of these people are lying, and most of them will keep defending their lie. They will talk badly about me for exposing it, but really, guys, what benefits do I have to exposing another project other than I'm going to get a bunch of people that are upset, right? A couple people will be like, dang, Jay, thank you so much for letting me know about this. But a lot of people are going to come from that community, and they're going to be upset with me. They're going to feel like I'm fudding up their investment. And either way, guys, they never had control over the price anyway. A lot of those projects are distributed so horribly that like the top 100 holders are holding like 80%, and they've been dumped on for months. And they're going to blame me when those guys see that the jig is up. Jay has already exposed it, and they're going to start selling their bags on you guys. And we've seen that happen now a couple of times with a couple of different coins. But I just want to make it clear, guys, so that you guys are not out there getting scammed, because you guys follow me. And I know that there's even people that are in this niche that are pushing crap. And I'm shocked that people even would buy it, guys. But I just want to encourage you guys, again, do your research. I don't want to call out these coins in specific. You can ask me about it on Twitter, I think is the best place. If you are not in Patreon, if you're not sure and you've been holding a coin that has been consistently going down because you heard about it from another YouTuber, you can ask me about that on Twitter. And maybe I could help you out in that way, because again, I don't want to keep giving these guys a platform. But I see some of you guys that are in my comment section, that are in another comment section, and I'm just like, dang, man, this guy's a cool guy, and I just know that he's getting wrecked listening to this other idiot. So again, guys, I'm not telling you only listen to me. I'm telling you, go out there and learn this stuff yourself. Check these contracts, every single one. Anything that you hear on YouTube, you should be doing your research on. You should be second guessing it. You shouldn't be blindly buying it just because 2 out of 3 of the YouTubers that you see, that you like and that you watch, and they feel so trustworthy. I heard one guy say in his video that he talked to the dev of the program of the coin that I exposed. And he said, the dev said it wasn't a scam. And so he said he gave him the benefit of the doubt. I said, what the benefit of the what? The benefit of the doubt? This is cryptocurrency. There's like 2 million coins, and most of them are scams. So why would you be giving criminals the benefit of the doubt when somebody already showed proof of this scam? You don't give them the benefit of the doubt. You do your research, and then you double check what I would be saying in that situation, and then you confront them based off of those facts. You don't just give them the benefit of the doubt, but they're facts. It's not up for debate. That's another thing. Like the stuff that goes on, and when I call these projects out, guys, it's not because it's a debate. Okay, they're gonna make it sound like, oh yeah, well, if you're wrong and if I'm right, and da-da. It's not a debate. You're wrong. You've been getting dumped on. And that's what I'm telling some of these guys, like, hey guys, it's been like months of you getting dumped on, and here's where all the money is going to. And this guy, and they're like, yeah, but you just wait and see. You just wait and see the altcoins. I'm like, what the? So just be careful, guys. But Toshi Coin, again, Toshi's looking solid, 300 million market cap. This is a project that is listed on big exchanges that big exchanges actually want, right? And another thing that they like to do too, guys, is they'll try to compare projects to Brett. Brett is also listed on Coinbase. What the? We can't compare some Cabal coin at like 2 million market cap with 600 million holders, and the top 100 hold like 95% of the supply. We're not going to compare that, right? Because that's really actually dumb. Wouldn't you think that that's kind of dumb? So just something to pay attention to, guys. And again, be safe out there. Do your research on this stuff. I don't want you guys to get scammed. That's the whole point. It's not like I'm throwing shade at people. I do think that it's a shame that people would jump on YouTube and not know this stuff and then spew out some garbage. But I'm just encouraging you guys again to do your research and look at Toshi Coin creating this nice cup and handle bouncing off this upper Kelvin channels. This is good. Good on the 12-hour, guys. Good price action going into a Monday. That's what we need to see. What we don't necessarily want to see is a drop down from here. If we drop down from here, we could possibly see a retest of this zone here by Monday, and then maybe again we'll start pumping on Monday. I don't know what's going to happen. Ultimately, I think our RSI is looking pretty good. Again, possible wedge here. There's a decent chance that this coin can go back on a run, but we'll see, guys. We'll see, right? I think our weekly chart is looking the best here, or not our weekly, our monthly. We're at the weekly's been looking really weird. Monthly chart, right? Possible double bottom, possible bull flag, possible cup and handle. There's like 3 bullish things playing out on this long-term indicator, which lets me know that there's a good chance that the paper handlers will not be in a good position come next month. So again, just some stuff to pay attention to. Again, I don't know the future. I'm not a financial advisor by any stretch of the imagination, but I've checked thousands of contracts, guys. Thousands of these contracts. I promise you. I have been doing this for a long time, exposing scams for a long time, and nothing has changed, guys. These guys still act the same when I expose these things. They get mad at me. Imagine that. They get mad at you for trying to help them when there's people literally stealing from them and you're proving it. And it's just crazy. So I think a lot of these guys are either in on it, honestly, or I don't know. Either that or they're just like getting paid on it, or they're just really dumb. I don't know what's wrong with these guys. But anyway, guys, be careful out there, and I'll catch you guys next video. Peace.